Hello dear investors. Analytical service in Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for paying attention to our review. Dear viewer, please give this video your royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is extremely needed for the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Now we will look at the main fundamental indicators of the corporation Costco Wholesale Corp, ticker COST. The review was created on the basis of current data as of May 19, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Costco Wholesale Corp belongs to the subcategory Retail Product. 31 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. A little further we will consider each parameter in more detail. If necessary, you can put a stop. You can look at every indicator of the corporation in question in detail. You can go to the table with the ticker structure using the link in the pinned comment. Please share the review on your social network. Thank you very much for your repost and various other support. We really need it all. So we're finally starting. Market capitalization of the organization Costco Wholesale Corp valued at $352.94 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $1,105 billion. Costco Wholesale Corp accounts for a share of 31.933% and is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $20.72 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $165 billion. Costco Wholesale Corp accounts for a share of 12.589%. Having compared the shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share Costco Wholesale Corp in the subcategory when assessing the exchange value is 31.933%. The book value is 12.589%, which is 61% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The debt obligations of the organization under study amount to $9.323 billion. Debt to book value represents 45% of equity. Result on the company's debt level, good, 1 point. The balance of the company's market value to its profit corresponds to 52.1. The subcategory average is 29.7, which is 43% higher than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the stock price to its profit ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $6,794 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $7,639 million. 12.4% more than currently. An assessment of projected future profit performance in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 1.4. The average for the subcategory is 0.8 and this is 75% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $248,830 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $279,790 million. This is 12% more than now. Assessment of expected future sales performance in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 2.7%, with an average in the subcategory of 2.5%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.2%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 7.737%. This is 313% less than the share of market capitalization. This fact reflects the imbalance in the current market value of the company Costco Wholesale Corp, rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is equal to $1,117,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $271,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 312.2%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of a company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per individual employee is $21,500. The average in the subcategory is $9,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 136%. Estimation of profit per individual employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for each employee of the organization is $787,000. By subcategory $360,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 119%. Estimation of the volume of revenue for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares short corresponded to 1.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 4.5%. This is an assessment of the possible risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 73% for the company Costco Wholesale Corp. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 58%. Potentially, the subcategory's securities are valued lower than the company's Costco Wholesale Corp. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Costco Wholesale Corp and subcategory companies. We can see that over the last 12 months the stock Costco Wholesale Corp showed a change of 64.4%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory of 5.3%. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but we must keep this fact in mind. Before showing the final score, please write your assessment of the company's shares Costco Wholesale Corp in the comments below. Your comments greatly contribute to the spread of the Project Guru.Markets. Result: 1 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2.3 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US market in aggregate, you can see that the average result for the entire US stock market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a score of 1 point Costco Wholesale Corp. Let's go to the order table. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions with an information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in the pinned comment. Based on stock analysis, Costco Wholesale Corp. Information and reference assessment System Guru.Markets. The following decision was made. Do not open an order due to the fact that Costco Wholesale Corp. Not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you audience for watching this video and for using the information system Guru.Markets. You all really are the coolest audience.